Hello, class. This lesson today is about mental and physical health. I want to talk briefly about the mental health and the physical health fields that are related to psychology. When people think of psychology, they usually associate it with counseling and mental disorders. This discipline focuses on the study of abnormal behaviors and thoughts. It also offers treatment, methods, and coping strategies, which we'll get into a little bit later. Mental health encompasses emotional, psychological, and social well-being, influencing cognition, perception, and behavior. It likewise determines how an individual handles stress, interpersonal relationships, and decision making. The mental health of individuals tend to follow a positive trend when they're in good physical shape. Those who aren't feeling well mentally might find it harder to perform. The concept of health psychology is concerned with the interaction between various factors that affect a person's health. The health psychology field is focused on understanding how various factors, such as social, behavioral, and biology, affect one's health and well-being. Now, illnesses in health are affected by various elements. While hereditary and contagious illnesses are common, different psychological and behavioral factors can also affect one's overall well-being. The health psychology field is dedicated to promoting well-being and preventing illnesses and diseases. It also studies how individuals cope with their conditions. So, what is the connection between mental health and physical health? Studies have shown that physical and mental health are interconnected. These findings suggest that a decline or an improvement in one's physical health can lead to a rise or fall in the other. But how does one influence another? For instance, does one's mental health affect that of their physical health? So let's talk about the relationship between mental health and physical health. The link between physical and mental health is not as important as we think. While our moods and thoughts and mental state can feel distinct from one another, they all belong to our brain activity. So studies have shown that their interactions between physical and mental health can be two-way. For instance, prolonged exposure to low nutrition can trigger changes in the brain that can lead to neurodevelopmental and mood disorders. Similarly, stress can trigger metabolic changes that can result in mental health conditions. So how does mental health affect physical health? Well, I'm glad you asked. Studies have shown that mental illness can accelerate the aging process with the onset of various age-related illnesses such as cardiovascular disease. Now, schizophrenia is also known to decrease life expectancy by up to 10 years. However, these studies are based on the results of epigenetic clocks, which are tools that can predict a person's biological age. However, it's important to note that these studies don't prove that being diagnosed with a mental illness causes a shorter life expectancy. Other factors such as the environment and genetics play a role in aging. Those with mental health problems are more prone to developing unhealthy habits such as substance abuse, poor diet, difficulty falling asleep, which can negatively affect their physical health. Now, people with mental illness are risk for a range of medical conditions, including high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, stroke, cancer, the list goes on. But the ability to adapt is partly responsible for the development of physical and mental health issues. But it's also the reason why anything that you do to improve your physical and mental health can trigger a beneficial change in your body. So let's talk about some tips and strategies for maintaining mental and physical health. One, you can exercise regularly. Make it a lifelong habit. Don't overdo it though. Say about an hour and a half to 3 hours a week of moderate aerobic physical activity. Pick activities that you actually enjoy and set small goals. Eating a healthy, balanced diet, drinking more water, eating more fruits and vegetables. But be mindful of processed foods because they can contain a surprising amount of salt and sugar. And make time for doing nothing. Stress is known to affect the physical and mental health of people, so we have to protect that. So for a few minutes of your day, take a break from your phone, the TV, or other distractions, and just focus on what you're feeling. This will help you notice where you're at and what you should be doing next. So I hope this brief lesson in mental and physical health has helped you. Maybe you can help someone else. And these are short, just effective ways to just take a break from the busy world and focus on yourself. I hope you've learned something from this short lesson, and thank you.